bought a barrels back for another week, and we've just had our amazing intro that is quite annoying as far as like it's an earwig or an earworm. Like I'm walking around the house going da-na-na, da-na-na.
Oh, so it's just catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Okay, that's good.
I saw your face. I wasn't going to continue that thought if that's not what I thought.
It's also
I thought you were like, it sucks. I was like, fuck.
It's
No,
also
no, no.
YouTube only. So if you're on Spotify and wondering what we're talking about, just
Yeah,
check
that's right.
Check the visual stream.
But yeah, we hear.
I wouldn't sell. Like I wouldn't if
Yeah.
I was you. It's pretty crap.
Ah, dear.
but it's
that's
something.
good.
It's something.
But yeah, here in the not so good shed, the dryer is on.
The doors
the footy's
opening in
on.
the wind.
It's windy. We've got a cross breeze. It's all happening. So Simo's buggered up again. He ordered some beers, and they didn't arrive. So
Did you bugger up or?
Yep.
It was definitely.
yeah, it was definitely. I was meant to be last week, and then I was meant to make up for that. Then there was Anzac Day, and I didn't order quick enough again. So yeah,
I don't want to talk about Anzac Day.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, we won't talk about that.
One of the beers today is actually the beer I drank during the fourth quarter of Anzac Day, so
Oh,
it's going to bring
geez.
back a lot of
Bad memories.
Tough
So for those
situations.
For those that aren't sure, yeah, Essendon didn't play so well on that particular.
No. We played really well for 75% of the game. We
Yeah.
were just horrible for 25%.
Which I guess is more frustrating than just playing.
Collingwood
shit the whole
up
time.
for it.
But Collingwood
So,
are
yeah,
much
to it,
better
yeah.
than us. The fact
Yeah.
that we didn't lose by 100 is the most impressive thing.
So before we start, I don't want to hijack this, but I have a special presentation,
Special presentation.
and it might help out.
Winners'
It
medals.
might help out with this side of
Yes,
the little
good.
studio here.
So the beers didn't come, but something else has come.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We're going to get us kicked off YouTube.
Yeah,
All
bloody
right.
oath. Have
So,
a go at this.
Hot
Some
off,
white
hot off the press.
things.
Hudo, I'll let you reveal.
Oh, okay.
What have we got here? Let's see if we recognise it. 10 points for recognising.
Lost Palm.
Yeah, how good. So this is from Bakes.
Oh.
So how good. So there's a couple of them here. So this was a part of the Imperial Stout series that they did. There was this one, and then there was also this one, which we didn't see or have.
This one.
Yep, that one. So they're a set.
Where's
So
the top?
so they go together. So you might not have seen those ones, so you didn't
Oh,
recognise
nice.
it.
Dream Cellars and Dream Killers.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Should I?
This is like really cool. It's sort of, for anyone that can't see it, it's like Gothic style sort of art.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Does it
cool.
match? That'd be cool. If like the mountain ranges.
Yes,
Yes,
which they
they
do.
do.
Of course. How good's that?
Nice.
That's awesome. Oh, there we
Bakes
go.
Creates.
We know which.
It's
Yeah.
happiness.
At Bakes Creates on Instagram, have a look.
Bakes
but,
can create my
but,
dreams.
But you might recognise these ones, and they might have a few little. Might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Might be a few little tweaks on one of them, on the last one, which we'll see if
Is
you can
there?
pick up. I
Is the
don't know.
panda nipples on this one? They were there already.
And he's somehow running on the side of the building still.
Yeah, so-
Sorry, you won't be able to hear me that well, but
No, that's
the quick
yeah.
thinking
But yeah, I
you
was
did have.
so pumped to receive these because these don't come in A3.
oh, so they're special made.
They're specially made one of ones.
Wowee.
How good. Boy, oh
You've
boy,
done
oh
some
wowee.
work. Yeah.
Now, we recognise this one, but there's a
Magnets.
few more Easter eggs have been added.
Well, there's Dayman.
Yeah.
There's Pepe Sylvia. There's Rum Ham. Rum Ham. Fight Milk.
So they went on the, if you notice, they went on the original. So that's
Yeah.
a one of one. Bakes has popped those in just for us.
How fucking
What
good is that?
a
Dayman.
legend. Yeah.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to us. That is incredible.
It's cool as, but yeah, even when I was printing them out, the lady who did not look
Oh,
like
so
she would be
she
into it.
sent them to you and you...
Yeah, I went and got a printer, which was the most efficient way of doing it. That was
Where'd you
very
get them
clever.
printed?
I went to Officeworks.
Okay, because I've got another
Shout out
poster to
Office
print that I...
Yep, they were quite good.
didn't know what the best way to go.
But yeah, even the chick printing them out, she was like, "Oh, these are cool." She's like, "These
Nice.
are really cool."
And did you
then
give her the backstory?
I
'Cause
did, and she's like, "Oh, that's even better."
I wasn't expecting that, I'm
No,
sure.
how good. But yeah, we'll get those. We'll get those up soon. We're going to get some more frames. But yeah, very excited about that. Thanks, Bakes, you legend. Lost Palms again, smashing it. But at Bakes Creates on Instagram.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you want to look at their art. So
That's
there you
awesome.
go. Yeah, that's so good. So great
we made
start.
it. Mum, we made it.
Yes, how good. But yeah, lovely person. So, all right, we'll kick
What
off.
a way to start.
I know.
Much better than what I've got.
Oh,
Look at his
mate.
laptop.
Don't look at my laptop.
Okay,
even
yeah,
though you
sorry.
both probably
I
already
always
did.
do
I
because
haven't.
I'm looking to see what
You're
you're up
looking at the
to.
posters.
Yeah, is he staying work related?
Yeah.
Right. So my brewery this week is One Drop Brewing Co.
Oh, okay.
So bit
Straight into
of
it.
controversy on my behalf with One Drop because I still don't know what Clean Fusion does, and because I don't know, I feel like I don't like it
Okay.
because it scares me.
I don't like it.
On a side note, I feel like I'm so much higher than both of you. Like when I'm talking,
Well, you
I'm
are
looking
anyway.
So
Do you want me to stand up?
nah, it's all right.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So I've got 3 beers and a special bonus at the end. Like,
Ooh.
we probably don't want to keep making that a thing because we keep leaving here drunk ass.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've got their link to what explaining Clean Fusion, so we can talk about it later, and hopefully, it helps a little bit.
Well, hopefully between us we can sort of come to a conclusion. Of what it is. Yeah.
But beer number 1 today
Oh, cooling on top and the bottom. La-di-da. All right. Here we
is Rainbow Country.
go. Oh.
A fruited glitter sour ale with
Glitter.
watermelon, citrus, and edible glitter.
Okay. I can't wait to see how this
Where did you
falls.
purchase these beers?
So only this one is from my beer dealer.
Cool.
Yep,
Okay.
nice. My beer dealer's getting a bit of a run. Good on him.
The other 2 I bought locally.
Yep, cool.
So the blurb: by gathering the best of all worlds in an absolutely fabulous version of beer meets candy, we present Rainbow Country, our rock candy sour ale with rock melon, watermelon lemon, lime, and bodacious amounts of edible glitter. Join us on yet another journey into the oozy and delectable and the glitter-filled spark of absolute joy.
Cool.
So it's 440 ml, 6.9%.
Yeah, right, eh? Is that the harbour? That's the Sydney Opera House.
Sydney Opera House, Harbour
Yeah,
Bridge.
cool. Covered in cheese for some reason.
What's the tower there?
Centre Point?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a ferry,
Yep.
a couple of ferries.
Yeah, a couple of ferries.
All like kind of melted almost.
Reminds me of Odd
Yeah.
Bods.
Yeah. Odd Bods. Whoa, that's a throwback.
So let me.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it's got going on. Glittery goodness.
Should I move it around a bit?
I don't know,
Hopefully
maybe.
It's not at the bottom.
Yeah.
Someone just gets all of the glitter.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Got
I
it?
feel like I'm drinking the side of a boat.
What do you mean?
You know, like every boat you see? Like, look at a boat next. Not like a
Look at
tinny.
the boat.
Okay,
Not a tinny,
I
but
will.
like most boats, like have glitter finishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
there's a heap
I'll
of
have a
glitter.
look. Like most yachts, you're saying? Oh, that is a heap of glitter.
Oh, well, you know,
That's interesting.
things that move on water.
Yeah. No, but like, yeah, anyway.
Do you want some more glitter? Glitter liquid?
I won't. I'm driving, remember? So.
Do you want
This
some more glitter liquid?
Oh, sure. This is making me nervous because it's like, could be crushed glass.
It's
But I hope not.
It looks kind of uranium-y.
Oh, this smells good. It smells
So-
great. It smells like bubblegum.
Watermelon.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jerk.
Oh, I can smell the watermelon from here. It's like that artificial watermelon.
And now look, the can
Well,
art.
have a look at that glitter.
Yeah, that's-
Just by
it's
the way.
cool.
You won't be able
If
to
you
see
left that
on
in
the
your
camera.
house, someone
Cool
would
when
just
it's-
come and stick a paintbrush in it.
Yeah, it's cool when it settles. Can art's pretty cool.
Don't usually do this.
There's
I'm going to take a photo
bakes, no
whilst
bakes
we're here.
creates though, I'll tell you. But it's bloody good. I like that.
Are you trying to create an art war?
Yeah, no, yeah, I am cheeky.
I
But
thought you were
yeah.
going to take a selfie.
For I'm going to take a
for our
photo.
Patreon subscribers.
Yes, I'm going to take a photo of this ladder.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Licking a lemon lolly.
So let me just quickly, because I didn't prepare this well enough
I'll take one too.
to get the value for you. Where's my beer dealer?
I'm not looking.
That's
Don't want
not.
to spoil the rest of the beers.
No, well, as I said, I only got one from there.
Oh, yeah, right, of course.
Oh, that's good.
$18.
I like that. Ooh.
So it's up there.
Yeah, that's the thing with One Drop.
Yeah.
But they do experiment so much that I don't like. It's okay, but I usually don't buy in bulk with them.
Yeah.
Had a few beers that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
And yeah, good on Hudo. It's his shout this week. So thanks, Hudo.
Yeah.
No jokes. Yeah, right. It's pretty good. I don't mind a sour. I don't mind a sour at all. I'm gonna put. There you go.
Yeah, as advertised is interesting because like the glitter is there. It's 5 out of 5.
Oh, I gave it as advertised because it's got the glitter, and it tastes exactly like candy, like watermelon, lemon lime.
Yeah, yeah.
I gave it a 5 for as
Yeah,
advertised.
I'm gonna up my rating.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying this as much as other. I need to let the rating system do its work because I'm not enjoying this as much as other beers, but I can see it's getting rated quite high pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Now, One Drop's got a pretty awesome name within the beer community, and it's a very big brewer. It's well known. When do you guys reckon they started?
Every
What
other
would be
brewery
your
we've
guess?
done is like 2019. So I'm gonna say 2019.
It is 2019.
That's-
What happened?
Yeah, it's
Which is
crazy. Everyone had the
crazy.
same idea.
Because they're so big and they've had so many beers pop up, yet they've been going for almost 4 years.
Yeah, wow.
You know what? Like, it actually sort of really hits home how all these breweries started or opened their brew pubs in that year right before COVID. Like, and
Yeah.
how much of an impact that must have had.
Geez, the owners must have been pissed
So
during that
many
time.
of them.
And I don't mean angry, I mean just drunk.
Oh, drunk. So it was opened in 2019, and it's also in Botany, which
Yeah.
is postcode 2019.
There you go.
Bit of numerology.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So I've got here One Drop. There's not a lot of info on their website. That's the one downfall for a lot of these breweries. Is there's no about us on
Yeah.
a lot of pages.
Yeah.
Have you know, like Fox Friday, we said there was no
Yeah.
info on there. But One Drop Brewing Co. is inspired by the same foundational ideals of reggae music with its signature one drop beat.
Okay.
We're inspired by the same ideas of community, humanity, one love, free thinking, and unique creative self-expression. It's this beat within that allows us all to connect to community, freedom, love of life, and good times. One Drop is all about freedom, love, and going with the flow, with great tunes, tasty food, and amazing beers, all perfect to chill with while you take in the vibes. We'd love nothing more than to welcome you to the One Drop fam.
There you go. I didn't read up much about One Drop, but that probably makes more sense now.
And they were South Sydney's first microbrewery.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second was the day after that, and the third was the day after that.
All in 2019.
That's really all I've got about One Drop, and then I've just got their clean fusion process information, which there's a lot of.
Jeez, there's a lot of glitter in this, isn't there?
You can really taste the glitter.
I'm going to take my next dump outside so the sun can hit it, and I can look like I've struck gold. Sorry, it's odd.
Marcella, get in it.
Get a look at this. I can't flush it. Got to keep it. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just changing what's on the TV because it was
Oh.
the Essendon game, and they were halfway through the first quarter, and it was 26-0.
Oh, I know.
Don't want to be a part of
I
it.
didn't notice that.
I don't want to be anywhere near it.
What's for anyone that might not also know, if you hear the background noise, we initially to start this podcast, we wanted to create the atmosphere like we're at the pub and we're just mates having beers talking about them.
'Cause we were.
Unfortunately, every now and then when our teams are on, you want to do anything but watch what they're doing.
Yeah, because our teams stink.
So sometimes when you're at the pub, you do ask for them to change what's on the TV.
Turn these
Yeah,
off.
and we've done this.
Damaging to my life.
There's no Geelong supporters here that want to watch it. But yeah, no, I notice as well, whenever I see One Drop available anywhere, there's always a bunch of beers. They churn them out.
Yeah, they do a lot of beer. This is actually so good.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Although the glitter's settling at the bottom,
Yeah, it
which
is.
terrifies me.
Need to give it a bit of a swirl. And yeah, as
Like
I
a
said,
big Cooper's Pale Ale, roll the bottle.
That's
for
it.
whatever reason. No one knows.
Yeah, I do hope it's glitter. And not crushed
This
glass.
will probably make me drink my next glitter pen that I use.
Maybe it is like crushed glass. Like, I don't know this from experience, but I've heard that they like cut cocaine with glass to like slightly cut the skin because then the cocaine enters the bloodstream quicker.
Well, there's
maybe
only
they
way-
did that with the beers.
Well,
It's
might have-
definitely getting taken off YouTube now.
Ah,
I might have to do a bit of a snort up here and just see how we go.
hopefully it enters the
Okay,
bloodstream.
well, this
a bit
week's
quicker.
episode will be on the dark web.
Yeah, it will
Well,
be.
I mean, last week we talked about acid or something, and
Did
then
we?
and then the week
I
before
don't
was
remember 'cause
bloody
of all the acid.
pills. Yeah,
no, that's good, that one.
it is very good.
It's very good.
I gave it a 5 for Untapped as well because
Ooh.
it was the flavors were awesome.
Wow, there you go.
I'm not
Like I could drink a million of them.
it's
Even that fly that's
Which
crawling in my
lolly
can
did you
or
sort
something.
of, or candy that you sort of likened it to? And which ties into the as advertised.
It said Hard Rock. No, beer meets candy. No. Our rock candy sour ale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I've
right.
given it a really good score with the as advertised, which it is. My untap's only 3.75.
Oh.
But that is also,
Interesting.
I'm not a candy or lolly fan.
Oh,
generally.
yeah, fair
So if
enough.
I'm going to, like, when it comes to sweet profile in beers, when they can be too sweet or too much on that sort of side, to me, they're a little bit egregious, but only from a personal taste. So I can understand why people would love this. And I still like it. Absolutely. And I
yeah.
get the sour and the watermelon. So
Well, that's why I love it because, like, as we've worked out, I love sweet and I like heavy and, like, because it's
Yeah.
got all the thick flavors
Yeah.
and very sweet. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, top notch.
Top notch.
Yeah, there's one of those things. So I'm like, as we know with you as well, where you can appreciate. Wow, this red IPA is so well made. However, it's just the flavour I'm not quite sure about.
Yeah, yep. It made sense when you said the lolly thing because I know you're pretty good like that.
Okay, so the second beer is a little tie-in to a former brewery that we've done.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, well, that'd be cool. So it's actually, you guys probably both had it because I bought it locally, is the That's Us Dipper with Clean Fusion that they brewed with Fox Friday.
Oh, there
I have
you go.
not had this.
I have not
Haven't
had
you?
it. No.
Okay.
No.
This was the beer that I was drinking during the fourth quarter of Anzac Day.
Oh, jeez.
So it slightly made me feel better, but I was very bummed. So it is a 8.0% 440ml can.
Yeah.
Introducing That's Us Dipper, a beer born from two bold and daring breweries, uniting in the name of beer and friendship to create a chonky, hazy number for the ages. Combining noggins, we've turned the experimentation with hops up to 11. Classic us. Obsessive amounts of oats and spelt. That's us. HDHC, high density hop charge, of Citra on the hot side. That's us. Dip hopping with hop gain flow in fermenter. That's us. An exclusive trial of Motueka Sub-Zero hop keef during fermentation. That's us.
That's us.
Stripping the IPA to macrodose fresh Citra, Vic Secret, and Motueka into our Clean Fusion hopping process.
That's us.
Hey?
Nothing sus.
So that's that.
Yeah, right. I'll have to look up. I'd
Wow,
have to-
what a blur.
Yeah, I'd have to look up what any of that means. But yeah, sounds pretty cool.
That's a 5 for blurb for me because
Yeah.
it tells me everything, and it's my fault I don't
fine with it.
understand.
I love it. Also, I really like the can art. It's a little bit minimalist with colours together that you don't necessarily see all the time.
It's very
Like a gold-
fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Like a strange
Yeah,
gold with like
that
a
makes sense.
red that's like not a really like an orangey red as well.
burnt red.
Yeah. Also, I think I've told you guys before, I almost judge it on a album cover / tattoo
Yep.
Yeah.
artwork.
Yep.
If someone had this tattoo, I'd be like, that's cool.
Well, yeah,
really like
interestingly enough, like the art on the wall thing, like, yeah, well, that's
Art on the
why that's going to go up. But that's the way I sort of look at it. Yeah, cool.
I'm scared and excited for this beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
With Clean Fusion?
this was $16.50,
Okay.
and yeah, did I say Clean Fusion?
Well, most of their beers
Smells
are, but-
fantastic. That smells really good.
Thank
so
you.
now's probably the best time to talk about Clean Fusion.
All right, Clean Fusion. What is the deal with Clean Fusion? No, what's the go? Tell us. What's the thing? What is it? What do we think it is?
Okay,
Something
Clean
to do with
Fusion.
centrifuge?
We're all about innovation, creation, and boundary pushing here at One Drop Brewing Co. And Clean Fusion is the next step in that evolution. Straight out of our R&D IPA program, we'll be using it on a whole range of our up and coming IPAs, with some already released. Now, before I start, what do you think Clean Fusion is? Because it's interesting because obviously, like, you would have just started seeing it on One Drop cans like me. I haven't even read this, and it's like, for me, it's like, my guess would be is that they, like, the hops are cleaner. You know what I mean? Like, in the brewing process, there's not as much,
Residue?
yeah,
Like
or
all the sediment and all
Yeah.
the everything's just removed, so
I
it's
would
just
say
a
there's-
pure thing.
Is there
Put through a sieve.
process beforehand that the hops go through so they are, I suppose, well, I guess when they say wet hopped, there's a process that has to happen before the hops are included. So there must be a process that happens beforehand that they then, I guess, fuse, so they like release it into the beer at certain times afterwards, which sounds really basic, but I guess we'll learn more.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm like. This is just to gauge where we think we're at. So, what is it? Clean fusion is the complete removal of yeast and other particulate after primary fermentation is complete, but before the addition of a large dry hop load to the beer. This dry hopped beer is then separated again to remove harsh and undesirable hop material and particulate. We've found this allows a clean, full, true-to-type expression of the hops used, along with a reduction, if not eradication, of the issues plaguing modern IPA brewers: hop creep, hop burn, and loss of delicate and nuanced hop flavours and aromas. In short, clean fusion equals the fusion of hops plus clean beer. I feel like that's probably all I need to talk about, because if we just keep talking, there's so much information.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, how does it work? What's the result?
Yeah, so this is the steps: is add yeast and hops. 2, clean beer. 3, add hops. 4, clean fusion.
Okay.
What's the result technically? So 7 things because of this: an increase in overall hop flavour and complexity in the beer, retention of an otherwise lost delicate and nuanced hop aroma, a clean and clear focus on hops in the beer. On sensory tasting, the number one comment is how clean the hop flavour and aroma is in these beers, which is true. Like this one, the Citra tastes the most Citra.
It's turned up.
It's just focused. Like
Yeah.
the actual hop itself, you're so dialed into the flavour of what it is without I'm getting this and I'm getting that. You're just getting it.
Yeah. Eradication of hop creep, an issue that's been plaguing hazy brewers for years. No more unplanned re-fermentation in cans.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So far more stable beer.
No more recalls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
On
so
Facebook, so everyone that's over the age of 45 can make the same joke. Oh, this could be returned to my house if you'd like.
because with the hazy, it's a different yeast, and that particular yeast, if it's not taken out, keeps fermenting. Is that the deal with that?
My guess, yeah.
Oh, cool.
A substantial reduction in hop burn or harsh post-swallow astringency due to the very low polyphenol load of the beer when hops are
Polyphenol.
added. Polyphenol. A fresher hop character that lasts longer due to the lower rates of dissolved oxygen compared to other dry hopping processes used. We're actually pulling dissolved oxygen out of our product with this process.
Interesting. I am getting a bit of hop burn now that I know what it is still, but it's just because there is so much. Like there's all of the hops.
For anyone interested, for $44, you can get a 4-pack from One Drop, 2 of each beer. There's one called With. It's Clean Fusion Hazy Dipper.
Very cool.
And then Without, a Hazy Dipper without Clean Fusion.
That'd
so
be
the
interesting.
same beer, just with the 2 different processes.
Do you know what the rough part of that is for them as a business? If everyone prefers the without, and then it's like, wow, but I think you get a bit of mixed results on that.
I did notice a trademark on the Clean Fusion as well. So I reckon if they're bothered to do that, there'll be more of it.
Well, they're pretty much all their all their kind of IPA beers look like
They're doing
Clean Fusion.
Yeah, cool. Interesting.
Which, again, like I said at the start, I've kind of had mixed results with it. It might not necessarily be the Clean Fusion part.
Yeah.
It might just be that I didn't like the beer as much.
Because it might be like, I would assume you're having it and you're like, oh, what's this Clean Fusion? I'm waiting for the Clean Fusion part, but it's just the process, Yeah, very good.
It's a really, really good beer.
Yeah, I
more sediment, I think, than I do.
I have a bit.
Oh, do you? Well, oh, yeah, I can see that.
Clean Fusion not working. Come on. No.
I upped my untapped rating on that one because first taste I was like, oh, not sure. But second and third and fourth sip have been good.
No, buddy. It's going to get a very high rating because it covers a lot of the bases of our Border Barrels rating system.
For you.
For me, personally.
Yeah. Nice.
It's covered, it's brought to my attention that I may have a slight exposed nerve in one of my teeth.
By the way, guys, helmets.
Have you just learned that now?
Yeah, it's hurting.
Helmets on the TV, glitter. There you go.
Glitter helmet.
Yeah.
See, everything's got glitter in it. Things you don't understand or you don't know about always have glitter.
Now the ASMR is happening again. We're going to get rained out here in a minute.
No, I don't. It'll probably get hectic.
There better not be.
Well, we'll smash through it then, because we'll get into the third beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now this one's big. Not massive. It's 9%,
Ooh, which is
but
pretty
it's going to
big.
Pretty
be
massive.
It's going to be flavorful.
That's pretty big.
One Drop Pie Head,
Okay.
an ice cream sour,
Okay.
plum and peach crumble.
Jeez. See, things like this, like, it probably will be like high on as advertised, but when I'm buying it, I'm like, I don't know what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Looks
Can
good.
art's awesome.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like that's going on the wall.
Yeah, looks good. Oh,
Right, let me read the blurb. Come one, come all. Join us on a journey to Pastry Town, on which we explore tantalising tastes and bake shop laden goodies from near and far. Introducing Pie Head, a new ice cream style sour ale with Australian peach and plum crumble, baker's cinnamon, South Pacific vanilla beans, and single origin Australian milk sugar. It's a pie in beer form made for your head. Slice in.
I find it really interesting that these sorts of, like, that sounds great for a stout. I don't know how it's a sour. Well, we're about to find
Also,
out.
made for your head. Is this one of those beers you meant to like drink real quick and then smash the can into your forehead?
Jeez, it'll take some smashing. That's a big can.
And it's thick.
We'll see.
Thick rim. Pacific rim.
Yeah, that's a little tap, which
There's a
definitely
whole
does
generation of jackass stunts about like trying to scull beers like this that no one's tried.
something. Like what?
Like,
No, you're saying
Oh,
we're cool.
craft.
literally,
yeah.
like I don't want to do it,
Well, you sort of putting your hand up
but
there,
like
wouldn't you?
you know,
Okay.
any jackass fans out there?
Looks like the colour of the Coke lollies, which...
They assume you want a bit less.
Ooh.
a bit less, thanks.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
It smells...
So for value, I foresee issue with scoring as it was $20.50.
Okay. All right. I didn't hear that. I might just... but I haven't tasted it yet. It smells like you've opened a fresh pack of Allen's Peaches and Cream, which
Yeah,
are
isn't
quite
it crazy?
which are quite popular. It smells exactly like that.
I hope my phone's still working because I just noticed I'm getting a phone call
Oh,
from New Zealand.
are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's
Court
bloody...
summons.
Maybe the viewers can answer it.
Who is it? There's yeah, it could have been our first bloody caller. Yeah, international caller.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the Auckland Zoo. They're mad at Hudson for saying their zoo was shit because they had a freshwater fish that was 30 centimetres long.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Oh,
fish. Come on.
that's really nice. I didn't expect to like that. That's really nice. Grazie, it's NFG, I reckon. That's going to be my guess.
Yeah, I don't reckon.
No,
we get much
so
on that.
there's a little difference with this, though, is the description of that sounded more appealing to my taste than the first one.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it does have the sweetness, but the actual flavours themselves... If you had to say, hey, would you like a pie like this, a peach crumble pie or a bag of lollies, I'd take the peach crumble pie every day.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right.
Oh, I can't. This is not for NFH.
Oh, not
what
for
do you
you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like I've given it a 3.75 because I can see that it's like it's flavorful and it tastes really nice.
Oh,
There's
okay.
just something about it that in my throat.
okay,
like
it's quite
mouth-
thick.
Mouth taste is awesome. Throat taste.
Throat taste.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's a technical term for that.
I'm sure there is.
I mean,
I'm
we'll
sure.
send this to One Drop, and they're the technical masters, as we've now read out and everything, and you're here saying throat taste.
That's right. Is that a thing?
It's so funny how I said not 15 minutes ago that I love sweet, and that's like I would hesitate to say that's too sweet.
Okay, yeah, right. So,
But I think it might not. It less sweet, more rich.
okay, yeah. No, I really like this, and I didn't expect to like it.
Like,
No.
like alcohol per milliliter seems real high.
I'm not getting the booziness necessarily.
Oh, yeah? Yeah,
But
okay.
like I like rich and deep flavors, and I'm getting that.
Is it a little bit burny in the throat? Is that what it sort of is, or?
Yeah, maybe it's the crumble. Like, oh, it'd be the cinnamon.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. And also, it's sort of a health food beer because cinnamon helps regulate your blood sugar. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. What
So-
about the milk sugar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
milk
that's
steak.
that. Don't worry about that.
That's all I got.
I've got a dispersion of scores here.
There was more GABS beers released, but it was like 3 sections, so we don't need to worry about it. I should have summarised it for you, but I can have a quick look now and
Well, I've got one question. Though.
put a couple in. Yeah.
You brought out more glasses and said there was a surprise. Is that
There
still
is a
thing?
surprise.
Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a big funny joke.
In a glass.
In a glass.
What do we got?
Do we need a joke?
Is there anything good in here?
What,
Stomping
have
Ground
you
Brewing
got
Co. Buck, 13% ice bock.
Okay.
You remember that ice bock we had from Pirate Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Tasted
was.
like
I guess
whiskey.
Hudo doesn't want to hear a joke.
Yeah.
What, did you have a joke?
You can try one. Did you hear that actress passed away? She got murdered. What was her name? Reese. What's her name?
With a spoon?
No, with a knife.
I knew where that. I don't like participation jokes.
Yeah. I would have to say crowd participation. Like, I'm so afraid to be in that sort of
Yeah, because I knew where it was going and I didn't want to feed it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, it's so bad.
If I'm ever at a show where there's crowd participation, I am crawling on the floor and getting out the fire exit.
Now, what I need is some volunteers, and I will see you next week.
Yeah, good
I volunteer
day.
to leave.
Good day, sir.
Now, Simon,
Yeah.
what do you reckon of this? A 9% Imperial White Choc and Macadamia Stout.
Well, I reckon it sounds bloody all right. But is it a white stout or is it a white choc
No, so it
flavoured
says
regular stout?
we've taken a big ABV stout, pulled out the darkness and infused it with the richest of white chocolate sauce and macadamia to create a fancy as
I'm
fucked
intrigued.
of dessert beer.
Ah,
Isn't a stout supposed to be dark, you say? We have used all pale malts, so yeah,
Okay.
white stout.
yeah.
Colour of a Milky Bar.
Okay.
Simo, this is going to be a Cliff Bar stout.
Yeah.
You know those Cliff Bars?
Yeah, I
the
do.
macadamia one's the best one.
Yeah, it
so-
is. Well,
Provided by Your Mates Brewing Co.
oh yes. Well, there we go. I'll
Happy
be
to
sure
have your mind changed.
Yes, I'll be sure to say hello to Larry when I'm there.
What else have we got? Dayton Beer Choc Berry Bomb. Mountain Culture Beer Co. Balloon Animals. 7.5% milkshake IPA. This juicy treat has been loaded up with Madagascan vanilla beans and heavy additions of peacherine from freestyle hops over in New Zealand, which are known for its intense peach flavours. So it's like a new hop, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Simo won't have it because
Peach.
Peach tree.
But I like this.
The addition
This
of
is
creamy
peach.
lactose sugars gives this beer a silky smooth body and complements the sweetness of the vanilla, almost like a peaches and cream dessert. Atomic are doing a Vovo whip.
Yeah, that's good.
So they did a lemon whip and now Vovo whip.
Ice Vovo.
Raspberry coconut sour. Akasha Brewing Co., some faves of ours, a barrel-aged imperial porter.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Because with a porter, I'm like, what are you?
Have we ever on this podcast actually asked the question, what is the difference between a stout and a porter?
What is the deal
What
with
is
porters?
it? I think we did when I had the Bright Maple. Maple Heist Porter. We're trying to figure out what it was. It's just a lighter version of a. I don't know. It's not as thick, but no, we should probably find that out.
So this was pretty cool with the Akasha one. The beer was resting in whiskey barrels sourced from a renowned Australian distillery, but that whiskey barrel was originally a Pedro Jimenez fortified wine barrel.
Okay.
So it's done the rounds, as they say.
Bloody hell.
Have we had? What else have we had on the pod that's popping up? Frexy Brewing pizza beer.
Oh yeah.
Tomato, oregano, basil, and salt.
Yeah, we had that last time. didn't
Jervis Bay Brewing Co. Hypester Latte Stout. Who else have we had?
There was a little-
Lost Palms Brewing Co.
Oh.
And we've seen this on Instagram with a bite load of marshmallows.
Oh yeah.
So it's called Feedback. It's a 14% pastry sour.
Yeah.
Marshmallow, heavy dosing of blackcurrant, blackberry, and vanilla. Big and bold pastry sour, contains lactose.
Good taste, let's go.
Video Our friends at Little Creatures was there, I saw.
Did I miss
Oh, a
it?
little bit further down, sorry. You went down, then you went back up.
Down and up. Little Creatures Stoutini 2.0. So they did a Stoutini for GABS previously, a nitro stout using cold brewed Mexican coffee, nitrogen infused for a frothy finish. This smooth caffeinated wonder is Little Creature's take on the classic espresso martini cocktail. Bent Spoke Brewery, keep it simple. It's just another IPA.
They've already released that in cans.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
disappointing.
and I had it That's fine.
Garage Project, The Way of Tea. Smooth East Coast style IPA infused with green matcha.
Tea.
Yes. Sierra Nevada. Yeah. No Place Like Oz. West Coast style IPA with Australian hops.
Okay,
Do you
cool.
reckon there's many American breweries using Australian hops and calling them... Like, we have
Yeah.
West Coast. I've had the styles called West Coast.
Don't
But,
know.
you know, we have California IPAs from breweries over here.
Cloudwater Brew Co. So this was a big thing in our group chat about Cloudwater coming over. They've done
I was about to ask that
an
question.
8% double New England IPA.
Okay. So where are they from?
Manchester.
Okay, yeah, right.
Manchester.
Oh, here you go. What have you done?
Yeah, so my first beer, Hudson Brewing. Hail Mary, Hair of the Dog.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
5% Saison.
That doesn't sound right.
A tomato farmhouse style Kickstarter, a touch of Tabasco, and a pinch of salt.
That sounds so interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
Rocky Ridge Brewing Co. Fruity and the Blowfish.
Yeah, that's a
very
good
funny.
name. Good name.
One Drop Brewing Co. Raspberry Lemonade.
Yeah, that'll be good.
6.2% specialty brew, sorry. Wowza. Fresh Aussie lemons and raspberries combined give a nostalgic-inducing, thirst-quenching, summer-making tasty wee number that'll have you dreaming of deep red sunsets of the Botany Lagoon.
Lagoon.
As we know, they're from Botany.
Yes, 2019. 2019. That's about it. There's heaps of beers there, obviously. What do we got? 120.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Got to taste them all.
I'm,
Pokemon.
I'm pretty keen to have a look and maybe plan things out a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to a couple of sessions. So
Because you'd still have a huge night if they just had those beers. When I first went to GABS, I thought it was just those beers.
yeah, so did I.
It's not. They've got
No.
like 6 or 7 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to try and limit, if you want to do the catch 'em all, you got to limit yourself to one from each place.
I wonder if
That's
anyone's
interesting
ever
coming
caught
from
them all.
you. About limiting yourself.
I did limit, no, but I limited one to each place. It's just that I went to every place.
Yeah, no, you did well. You did really well. No, it's good.
I can't wait to get Simo on the, what was that big 18% one? Barely legal. From,
Yeah.
was
Now,
it a
just-
Black Flag?
just on Gabs,
I just
anyone-
want to reiterate
anyone-
that it's Black Flag Brewing.
Yes.
No, 18.1.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Anyone that hasn't been to GABS before, I'm telling you, if you're going to a night session, they do have food there, but I don't want to
Yeah,
take
and
away.
consume it.
Just make sure you eat it, but also go out beforehand, get a palmy or a big pizza or something. Have a big lunch as well because it is a big day. And I would just I would recommend eating as much as you bloody well
What was
can.
our food consisted of? Nothing.
No, shit. We
Half
had
a bowl,
Shared
a bowl of chips, and
with a pint of deep
then
IPA.
nothing more.
Yeah, we didn't eat.
Which
we
was a
didn't eat
big. It was worrying.
I think I ate as soon as we got there because I smelt the Mexican food.
enough. Yeah, no, you did well. You did
Smell
better
the
than us.
Mexican
You did better than Hud and I, anyway.
Yeah, it was no good.
No, very good. Cool.
So the fourth and final, little taste. Now, Zach's obviously created a trend here where the fourth is always a hard lemonade.
Oh, there you
It's a hard
go.
lemonade.
Okay.
So it's One Drop's
Is it the GABS beer?
alcoholic lemonade, a lemonade for the ages. Fresh Aussie lemons and in-house spirits combined to give a thirst-quenching, summer-making, tasty wee number that'll have you dreaming of sunshine.
As we look outside,
So the
it's
raspberry
raining.
lemonade was sunsets. This one dreams of sunshine.
I see. Very good.
What's the percentage?
6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So this
Bit
is a
higher
big
than the,
two
Shapeshifter.
standard drinks.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
Shapeshifter was only 4.5, I think,
Yeah,
or 4.8.
Bit more vodka in this one.
I didn't think it was vodka at all. This was lemonade.
Oh, it must have a bloody shop, didn't it?
Huh?
This will taste strange after the big pie.
Oh,
hit, I reckon.
this smells good. Also, I still got that nose hair that's tickling the glass when I smell it. I've been trying. I pulled out many others this week. I mustn't have got that one. Just being honest with everyone,
Thank you.
just in case they're wondering if he'd sorted that out yet. I haven't.
Can't wait to take that nose hair on the road.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's like whiskers for cats and dogs. Like I can tell how if I can get it through a door frame or not.
Gonna need a few more mouthfuls. It's good, I think, but I've still got pie head.
That's a pub squash. That's a fucking pub squash.
Did you grab all our scores? Do we need to?
Don't rub them off. I'll do it after
Okay.
because I noticed last week I was just spent the whole time typing.
Yeah, that is a pub squash. It's a really nice pub squash. I reckon I could trick my mum with that pub squash. She would not know.
You bring that back to the table and get her wasted.
Yeah, she would have no idea.
Before we go on to beers, I just want to do a side note of the footy and how I said that I was more worried about playing Geelong because they have Jeremy Cameron and Tom Hawkins, and no one else will hurt us except those two. And just at the start of the second quarter, Hawkins has kicked 4 and Cameron's kicked 2.
They've kicked 6 of their 7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So without those two, we'd be 2 goals up.
Love the Hawk. Good on
I
him.
don't today.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, back to beer. We're not a footy podcast anymore. Thank God. I didn't have watch this in the background. Zach wouldn't have to talk about every game that Hawthorn play and lose. Simo wouldn't have to decide which team he actually goes for.
Yeah, no, I refuse.
Have we come to a conclusion on that?
No, I'm further away than ever was.
Also, I've had not a shock revelation, but a pod listener has mentioned that there might be a bit of Supercoach ghostwriting
What do you mean?
for the Border Barrels team.
Ghostwriter?
There's a ghostwriter.
There's
There's a
not.
ghost coach. Simo's the face of the team, but there's a tactician in the background,
Who
I
is
think.
it, you reckon?
No, that's all the news.
There's no way.
Is it Phantom?
I can't even confirm that's news. I suspect there was something going on. And it's not because he's good now, it's because he's all of a sudden very good now. He went from like a week before the season, we said, let's do a Border Barrels thing on the pod. We'll do a super coach. Simo will give you an extra 500 points on top of your final score, and the loser has to do a forfeit on the pod. And Simo was like, is 500 points enough? And up until now, I think he's at least 200 points ahead of you and then like 500 points ahead of me.
Well, look, I just take these things seriously, you know?
But I think what we've realised is that with things like fantasy football and all things, if you actually don't put too much thought into it, you can go better.
Well, it was funny.
But there's got to be a ghost. I think there's a face of the team, and there's
What about Ghost Coach?
there's Simo's the face of the team. He fronts all the media conferences and does all the interviews, but there's someone in the background.
Nah, mate. All I can say is like the second round, I forgot to do my trades and I did better than anyone. So maybe I
There's
just made a
something.
series of mistakes.
There is something happening there. And as well, it's frustrating because he weekly will beat me, yet every time I look, his VC's playing on Sunday and his captain's played already.
To be fair, I think the person that's first overall in Australia still has Elliot Yeo on their bench.
Yeah, right.
Or something crazy. They're not doing much. I've got 2 bits of beer news to finish off the pod.
Yep.
I thought I actually took down more information, but I'm glad I only have the Victorian and New South Wales information, as we are border barrels. But the Beer Cartel Craft Beer Survey.
How did that happen?
Favourite breweries for New South Wales and Victoria.
Yes.
The list of.
Yeah,
So
cool. What do you got?
The top 10. So I'll go for a 10th at the 10th first, down to first. So 10th, Blackman's. This is Victoria.
Yep.
Like who we've had on the pod.
Which one?
It just says Blackman's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably
Torquay.
Bell Street. Yeah.
9th, Bad Shepherd. 8th, Mr. Banks. 7th, Deeds.
Is it still Mr. Banks?
Mr. Banks has the logo. It does say
still
just Banks in the
Banks.
name.
Deeds, yes.
6th, Bodriggy.
Yes.
5th, Stomping Ground. 4th, Bright. Now, this is where it gets really exciting because we talk about local legends.
Yeah.
Podium finishes. 3rd,
Yep.
Bright Brewery.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say 4th was Bright?
4th was Moondog.
Oh,
Third-
okay.
definitely
you
said
didn't.
Bright,
Yeah, you
didn't
definitely
you?
said
Yeah,
Bright.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah, yeah.
sorry.
You were too excited.
4th, Moondog. 3rd, Bright. 2nd, Dayton.
Thank you.
1st, Bridge Road Brewers.
Yeah,
I do love their venue.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm just really pumped that I did see this, and
I seen it.
I seen it. Let's just say I saw it. But I was surprised. I was surprised only for the fact that I'm like, oh, sweet, other people like it too. But I can tell you what, you can't get a fucking table there.
No.
If there's a long weekend, you need to book.
Yeah.
So because it is so good. So
And going back to my point last week, I'm starting a petition. Don't close the kitchen. Keep
Yeah.
it open. I'm hungry all the time.
That's it.
You'll
Close.
never know when I'm showing up and hungry.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
I'll
But
spend
yeah,
extra.
But
Yeah.
that's an awesome venue. Also, Bright is great. I remember last time I was there, I was sitting at a table. with my lovely fiance, and I was looking down at the river there. Fuck, it's good.
Do you reckon?
Coot's
now,
been there.
They are close to the river, but I reckon they'd be number one if they were 10 metres closer.
Yeah.
Like if they
definitely.
didn't have the park between it and the river.
Yeah, that park is a bit of a ghost park. Like if I was to encounter
does.
ghosts, I would go there at night. I reckon that is the scariest looking park
Didn't you
I've
go
ever
there on
seen.
your bucks? Ghost
Oh,
park?
I had a beer there the day after my bucks. I had a beer there in the morning.
In the morning, Jesus Christ.
Everyone there the day before. Anyway, New South Wales.
Yep.
Now a couple of surprising ones.
Okay.
So 10th, Akasha.
Yep.
9th, One Drop.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
On
cool.
the pod this week. This is a surprising one, who I've had one beer from, who I really like, but I haven't tried anything else. 8th is Newcastle's Foghorn Brewery.
Okay.
Foghorn, Leghorn.
Fuck
Yeah,
on.
7th.
I said boy. Sorry.
What
7th,
was that moan?
Batch.
What a
Batch from
joke.
Marrickville. 5th.
Batch.
Oh, equal 5th. Wayward and Sauce.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we like those two.
Wayward
4th,
Sauce.
Murray's Craft Brewing Co.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not on the Murray though, are they? That's like the dude's name Murray or
I
something.
think so, like
Yeah.
Hudson. 3rd, Grifter. 2nd,
Oh, yeah.
Four Pines Brew Pub Manly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Now.
Hey, just wait a
Oh, you
second.
started him. His nose is
No, just wait a second. No, we were talking about if
Saint it.
if Bright was 10 meters close. I'll tell you what, bloody
They're on it.
4 Pines, they are pretty on it. But if they just need to knock out whatever's in front of it, like
okay.
because they're like just across the road from Manly Beach, it's a ripper location, bloody.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember having many a brookie at that location.
They may or may not brew that, according
Yeah.
to the can.
Yeah,
Definitely do, but
Yeah, definitely do.
And
Yeah,
First-
that's really good.
Mountain Culture.
Yeah, okay. Well, you have to make the pilgrimage one day, I reckon.
Well, I noticed as well that I obviously really want to go there and go to the old Civic Video
Yeah, that's so
building.
good.
But I saw on the list of this release of GABS beers that there's also a Katoomba Brewing Co.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's two there now. So and they did a beer called Mountain Sunset.
Okay.
I wonder if that's
Do you reckon it's
interesting.
there's a ghost brewer? You reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ's gone off and done some Katoomba Brewing Co.
It's
stuff.
JD. It's JD now.
Yeah.
And also, they got a dog.
Oh, they did get a dog, a big white German Shepherd.
Yeah, well, I have to say, like, bit of. I'll
Simo
talk more about
wishes
this.
he was part of their family. I
Oh
think.
my god! Like Harriet's emails are so good. I'm so entertained.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not like, I don't know. She's so real, man. I might be in love with
And
Harriet.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
mentioned
No,
his lovely fiance not but 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
no, but like, I really like her emails because I think like you look at business and all about, you know, proper marketing, proper this, blah 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 blah,
Spreadsheets and-
all that sort of stuff. But they're just
My
really,
old
Excel.
they're real, and I just
Yeah.
really enjoy it, and I
They're
like
real
that, and
guys.
I'll support those sorts of
The
places.
LeBron James of beer.
Yeah.
Thank you, One Drop.
Hudzy.
These are really, really interesting beers.
Yes.
Yeah, they were. They were pretty hectic.
Yes, buddy. I definitely would have more than one drop of that. Liquid.
My joke was better.
Yes, it probably was. All right.
Drink that with a spoon.
Yeah.